Welcome to Nowhere Profit. Ooh, this is a game that I've been looking at for not too long, but I was eagerly awaiting some sort of public release of some sort of build, and it seems like that's what they've done with the beta. You have to kind of sign up and things, but I just went through a big giveaway and things, but it's no biggie. Anyway, a dangerous road. You're about to set out on a dangerous journey across a hostile planet. Soma is filled with greedy people and raging beasts. It's unlikely that you will reach your goal right away. Be prepared to lead multiple caravans across the wastes. Note, the beta only contains a limited amount of maps. The final game will unchain the procedural generator to produce a massive variety of possible journeys. This game has a freaking awesome art style. Start your journey. I probably said this in quite a lot of the Let's demos and things like that, but it's just an easy way to get me to play it. The world is broken. If it looks pretty, I'm gonna play it. Well, the bottom line is there. Only the strong and the ruthless prevail in the land of ruins. Hope is for the naive and weak. Tad loud. Until I heard its call from the night sky. The falling star spoke of power and forgotten knowledge. It told me where it would land long before it smashed the something. Its voice was weak and fragmented. But it carried a promise of a way out, a path to change. And it gave me a purpose. It took me weeks to cross through Soma's wilderness. Then its impact shook the heavens. Hissing with heat, the sand around it had turned into glass. Then it spoke of the crypt for the last time. I had spoken to machines before, but none had been this powerful, this keen. Yet, it was dying. In the blue light, it painted a mandala into the dusty air. With this fractal symbol, it showed me glimpses of ancient knowledge from before the crash. Etched in the hard light, it told me how to find and open the crypt, this place of legend. Then the fallen star spoke to me. You help. Something, power, safety, knowledge. In the crypt, you lead them. Continue. As the machine died and it slowly subsided, I could hear the words of prayer and mantras all around me. Others must have seen the trial of fire, heard the star's whispers, and followed it here too. Their eager faces told me that they had heard the machine speak to me. The prophet! The prophet! They chanted. And so my followers had found me, and together we could find the crypt. Set out. Namaste, prophet. Let me be your humble guide on this journey. I will tell you everything I know to help you make this pilgrimage a successful one. Let's start our journey to the crypt by opening the map. Which one do I... This one's really highlighted. Can I just skip and click? Yeah, I can. Or do I have to click that anyway and then do it? I don't know. This is your map. Here you can pick the next destination on our way to the crypt. Simply move the map and select a spot and learn more about it. Traveling costs us food and hope. Make note of the difficult terrain, which is visible by the coloured roads on the map. Fights here will have more hazards, but can also lead to better rewards. How? How does hazardous terrain lead to better rewards? Just in terms of just a realistic sense. I guess you could find more people in the hazards, I guess, in terms of oh, this dude died in one of the hazardous areas, I better loot his corpse. To get closer to the crypt, we need to reach the large milestone location in the upper right corner of the map. The large milestone. Are you sure that's the correct terminology? Kid? Try not to break the fourth wall here. And yeah, I don't really know what this is. It's like a roguelike card game, maybe? maybe in the same vein as, oh, what's it called? Slay the Spire? But obviously, the card part of it is obviously, like, well, you haven't seen it yet, but I've seen it, and it's definitely a lot different. Either way, crash site. Hint, you are here. Great hint. Crossroads, difficult terrain, desert. Costs 8 food, out of our 75, we've got a lot. And 4 hope, which is weird. Slowly reduced while travelling and through special events. Share luxury items with your convoy to restore and improve hope. Hope as like a concept is fairly interesting. The sun was setting as we noticed a dark plume of smoke not far by. Sneaking closer, we saw a band of raiders celebrating their victory over a small Roman caravan, of a size not unlike ours. We spotted 2 sets of clan sigils, 2 separate raider groups. They were currently busy splitting up the loot, batteries, valuables, and slaves. What should we do, Prophet? We can't sneak past them, said Laja. Maybe. Freeing the slaves. Huh. You could technically do all of this, right? You could technically do all of this. Like, you could take out their leaders, then free the slaves, then seize the loot. Or in whichever order you really wanted, but I'd suggest taking out their leaders first, but in that case, we should take out their leaders. We spotted the 2 leaders and their guards near the back, sharing a hookah and congratulating themselves on a job well done. With our weapons prepped, we sprang from our hiding place and into battle. Fight. So this is the reason why I play this game. Look at all the art style! It looks so cool! Look at the cards! They look pretty awesome. This is the colour scheme and everything. A fight! Defend our convoy! In battle, you need to play your cards to survive. Cards cost energy, which is refilled and increased by 1 at the start of each of your turns. Many of your cards are followers which, when played, join the fight on your side. But be careful, they may fall in battle. You also have access to your leader cards on the right hand side, although they're weirdly, like, I can't read them properly. These are your abilities and they are vital to gain an immediate advantage in combat. To win, you have to attack and reduce the enemy leader to 0 health, while avoiding the same fate. Be aware that any damage you take remains even after combat. Ooh, that's not great. Okay, there we are. So they've flipped again. So any damage we take will be retained. So we have a Scout, Hermit. The effects of this card are triggered when a unit is played onto the battlefield. Fury. Draw a leader card. Raj General. Fury. All friendly followers gain 1+1/+1. Fury effects of this, yeah. And then target follower gains +1/+1. So I'm presuming the 8 and 8 here are +1 and +1. So the 8 on the right is health and the 8 on the left is like attack. So draw a convoy card. What does convoy card mean? Does that mean I have another card to use here? That'd be helpful. How much energy do I have through other 3? Okay. Alright, so where are we putting... We'll choose a scout for now. Where... Is there a tactical place to put these guys? I don't know. Put them, like, on the flankish, kind of? Ah, a proud warrior. Followers enter combat exhausted and can't act immediately. Starting with your next turn, this follower will refresh and be ready to attack or move. You can see that your follower has 2 sets of numbers, their attack on the left and their health on the right. Once the follower's health reaches 0, they're destroyed. That was really cool music, by the way, when I was reading. When fighting your followers, positions are critical. You could have told me that before I put them down. Only the first unit in each row can attack and be attacked. It is in frontline position and marked with 3 spikes. Ah. This unit is exhausted. I don't know. Either way, I'm fine with just ending turn. Let's see what... We don't have any settings other than sound and music. Action log as well, so you can see the last few executed things. Let's end turn, see what happens. Now we're ready to fight. Your warrior is ready. See the yellow triangle symbolizing that? To attack, simply drag one of your followers onto an enemy unit. Beware, enemy units will deal damage to your follower in retaliation. You can also always attack the enemy leader directly. Doing this, your unit does not suffer any retaliation damage. You can also drag your follower onto an empty tile on your side to move. However, each follower can only take one action before being exhausted. I don't understand, so does that mean they... Like, is there something to do with Rose here? Like Rose... Or is it literally just, it doesn't matter? That's not for the moment. We have Razor. Drone is a key word for mechanical followers. Let's put somebody in there. So now we have an extra card. Do action points do anything here? I'm not sure. We've lost one of our followers. They've been removed from that combat. What? They've been removed from that combat. But don't worry, they're not completely gone. You've only suffered a wound. A follower that has taken 2 wounds is completely destroyed, so be careful when you're playing critically wounded followers. I didn't know they had 1... Well, they got -2. I swear they had 3 health. Maybe not? I don't know. Either way... Let's draw a convoy card. And then now that we have a second Razor, we might as well put him in. And then... They're both exhausted, so that's the end of my turn. Alrighty. Let's refrain from doing that at the moment. Fury, a random friendly follower gains +2 health. Deal 1 damage to all units and leaders. Oh, I'm really liking this already. All the card art is really nice as well. Shot, deal 2 damage to a target. So if I do that, I'll have 3 left, which I can then use to place those 2. So let's hurt this. And then bam. All right. So now she's got 4 health. The hermit's got 4 health. Are you sure you want to end your turn? Some of your followers in battle haven't acted yet. Remember? Oh, each of your refresh followers can move or attack once each turn. Refresh followers. Oh, I thought I clicked on her and it said she was exhausted. Either way, let's whittle that down. Scout down. Then we can end turn. They have some pretty scary units, I have to say. Let's do... What stops me from doing a convoy card each time? Target follower gains +1. That's not good enough. So let's do that. Okay. And then let's do that one. And a scout. I should really try and see whether or not I can pit people in the back lines. That would make more sense. Let's make that dude scarier. And I have not enough energy to do any of that, so because we only have 1 health, we might as well take that dude out. How do I... Is there a quick button to end turn? I don't think so. Oh, I really like this music. Destroy target, follower, or construct. That's 6. Just listening to the music for a second. Ah, Pariah. Revenge. Increase the cost of a random leader card in your hand by 2. Oh, so this is actually negative here. So I would rather... I'm just boosting this guy up at this point. Bam! There we are. So that's a bit better. I didn't know really that actually hurt everyone, like literally everyone, but I'm fine. So now it could make, like, increase the cost. Destroy target, follower, or construct. That is good, but I'm just going to play that and then play the Pariah. And he can attack her. Bam! Straight away. Victory! My prophet. One of your own has just received a blessing. The follower that deals the killing blow in the fight will be blessed. A blessed follower immediately heals their wounds and gains +1 damage whilst blessed. Can I say it? But beware! If that follower gets wounded, they will lose this blessing again. So they're doing very well at not lore dumping me at the moment. Well, not lore dumping, but just mechanics dumping me. 11 battery. Don't know what that means, but that's some more food. Your losses: -1 health for the prophet. 6 energy. Oh, 6 cards destroyed, I guess. With their leaders scattered, dead across the sand, we had demonstrated our might. The remaining bandits lowered their weapons, hoping for mercy. As we freed the slaves, one by the name of Nanda called for the bandits to be killed. Some more pious souls, asked to show forgiveness. We offer them mercy. As you take decisions, your convoy will increase or weaken their belief in a certain mindset: believer, scholar, or altruist. With high enough scores in one of these mindsets, you will have access to unique options in the situations you encounter. Huh, so there's like a morality system. We were always in need of strong and capable hands, even if they had done terrible deeds. We will forgive your crimes, but you must repent and bow your heads and join us. Many ran off into the night, but some accepted our might, singing down on their knees to beg for mercy. So we got 2 raiders. +6 for altruists. It'd be nice just to have an explanation of each morality. Move on. Good work, my prophet. Our people are safe again. However, some of your followers may have suffered wounds. The overview at the bottom shows how many. You may also want to take this time to check your decks. Simply select one of the cards at the bottom of the screen to inspect and edit your convoy deck or leader deck. I've been waiting to get into a good card game for ages, and this may be the one. I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day, but I never had anyone to play it with, and I did not have, like, proper internet to play online, so I've technically never really played a card game properly before. So, oh yeah, I've just been waiting so long. And this looks really cool. I'm fine with playing this. Here you can find your battle-ready followers. On the right in the list you can see the current convoy deck. On the left, visible as cards, are all the followers that are not currently in use. The settings at the bottom will help you filter as needed. Click on the card to either add or remove it from your deck. Note that you can bring up 30 followers into battle. Some of your followers have been wounded. This happens whenever a follower is destroyed in combat, but also can be caused in events. You can see the wounds in the red slashes that appear in the top of their portrait. Can't see any at the moment, but I'm pretty sure those red ones mean that they're wounded. They appear in the top of their portrait and on the red bar on the right side. If a follower has taken their second wound, then they are lost forever. Make sure to keep an eye on your wounds and take good care of your people. To heal your wounded followers, look for safe places on the map where you can rest and treat your wounds. Also, note that wounded followers with more than 1 health enter play with 1 damage, but have their cost reduced by 1. Some of your followers have been blessed. You can see this in the lotus icon on the card and your yellow bar on the left. So the scout got blessed. So they just deal more damage now. They deal as much damage as our followers, actually. So these two guys pull the unit or obstacle on the last tile of the opposing row. What does that do, though? I'm not too clued up on change the name of this character. Oh, cool. So it's Vak and Jivin. Those are the names. Huh. Oh, that's cool. So you can change your followers' names. Oh, that's going to be a streamer's... They're going to love that, aren't they? Show cards and deck. Initiate. All that sort of jazz. Show wounded. Shows how giving and open your convoy is. Pause the game and open the options. Yeah, that's not what I want. Oh. Game frozen. Come on, game. You can do it. I believe in you. Uh-oh. So, don't press the pause button in the top right. I guess this is still a beta. So buttons can just cause bad things. But now I can't get out. Ah. Now I can't get out at all. I'm gonna press every button, mash every button. The game saves automatically at least. Right, hold F4. Seemed like all the music was still playing, but I couldn't do anything about it. I could have maybe waited a bit longer, but Alrighty then, so we are at the desert. And we're back. Fine. That's all good. Oh, I can just add these dudes in there? Do I really want to do that? Because, I don't know, it's just like... Do I want to have everyone in my deck? I guess I do. But... obviously I don't want to lose my followers. This is where you can learn more about yourself. See the cards you bring to battle and the equipment you're using. Unfortunately, you currently neither have enough experience to level up, nor any equipment to use. Come back later and improve your leader deck. I got nothing. I ain't got any deck stuff either. Here you can edit your leader deck by spending 1 focus point to remove a card from your leader deck. Be aware that cards are removed permanently and that there is a minimum deck size that you cannot fall below. I don't even have enough focus, so I'm fine. So, crossroads, travel, or good rewards but well defended. And you can see the whole deck down here actually. How many people are wounded, how many people are in the middle, I guess. So I can kind of leave them out of battle. So let's leave out some of the most hurt people. And swap them in for our followers. So, we had... 1... Razor... Hermit. Just get everyone who's injured out. And then... make a decision then. So... the lookout can go in... Probably 1 Razor and 1 Hermit. Just because we've traded out 2 cards in order to take out 3, which isn't great, but should be okay. Hermit and Razor are just not going to help though, so I'm going to keep them out. Let's do that. Then we'll go to the crossroads. How do I... come about it, do it, right click on it. It was past midnight when the guards rang the alarm. A dog-sized and heavily armoured animal with thick grey scales was roaming around the camp, apparently looking for food. It seemed totally unbothered by the guards' attempt to scare it away. carry it away? What does that mean? Carry what away? The animal? Or carry the food away? We could attack it, but I'm gonna feed it. Jivin instructed us to give the animal some food. It seemed to work as the creature settled down, devouring some of our supplies. The beast seemed to have developed a taste for our cooking, because it started following us on our pilgrimage. Nice. We have a very scary... Oh, I should have actually read that. We have a very scary looking beast now. But this is the bull. Huh. So it wasn't actually that scary, it was a rinchable, overwhelming. Beast is a key word for animal followers. Overwhelming. When attacking an enemy unit, all damage beyond the target's health rolls over to the next unit in the row. Or the enemy leader if no unit is present. Oh, that's awesome. That's a great card. Hell yeah. And then we'll go there. Actually, we gotta do a fight at some point, but we'll rest. Death. Death is in the air. We heard Chitra Buhanum mumble, pointing towards a flock of carrion birds that were circling above an assembly of destroyed tents. There may still be some people alive, Sampet said, frowning at the scene. Even if they are ferals. Let's get closer. Why not? Coming closer, we saw the heavily decayed corpses of humans scattered across the huts. Carrion birds were picking the bones clean. Among them were some gigantic sand vultures. They watched us with hungry eyes. Let's search the... somebody's gonna get wounded, aren't they? Somebody's gonna get wounded if I search. Let's search, though. Whoever did this hadn't cared much about the belongings of the slain. We picked through the remains. The food was all rotten, but we found some useful items. I can click on the bones, at least, and get an overview. Valuables can be sold for batteries wherever there is a shop. Some glorious animal vanquished and turned into sturdy materials for furniture, jewelry, or tools. Move on. We got away with it. We're fine. How do I scroll up the map? Oh, I just click. So there is a rest here. We can rest there. Let's go to the right. I think we can... What is that? Dome City. Trading post. Good rewards but well defended. Beast Nest versus another Beast Nest. Fine. Trading post is pretty good. Home of a skilled teacher, tower. I'm wondering if we can go over here. We can go backwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here. Get a few more interesting things out of it. We came into a strange new landscape, which oddly lacked any vegetation. The ground was uncomfortably hot, and the air reeked of rotten eggs. Two shabby-looking fellows with gas masks, weathered grey ponchos and spears waited for us in the middle of the road. They warned us of treacherous trail ahead, and offered their services as guides. We couldn't hire them. Their price was high, but we might have suffered terrible losses without their guidance. The road proved to be rather dangerous. One step to the side, and we could have been swallowed by sinkholes or drowned in toxic mud. Probably the best idea, then. It was a peaceful late afternoon when we heard the warning shouts of our outriders that rushed back into the caravan. They had a pack of fierce predators on their tails. We grabbed our arms, ready to defend the lives of those we had sworn to protect. Fight. Another fight! Ready yourselves for the battle. You can select on one of the cars to adjust your convoy or leader deck before we face our enemy. If you are ready, just jump into the fray. I don't have anything to edit, do I? We have one wounded lookout in our deck, which is fine at this point. Inspect convoy. Welcome, my prophet. Here you can see all of the cargo our convoy is carrying. If we are low on hope, then this is where you share luxury items with the convoy. Unfortunately, we have no luxury items in our possession right now. Come back later and raise the convoy spirits and hope. We can just view the details. Nice smooth animations between everything we're doing here. Let's begin the battle. In combat, you have access to 2 decks. Yeah, well, we knew that already. You draw 1 card of each at the start of your turn, and you can have up to 6 convoy cards and 4 leader cards in your hand. Good to note that. If you need to draw a card but your hand is full, nothing happens. But if you draw when your deck is empty, you take 2 damage. Ooh, that's not great. It would have been helpful to know that. Keep or replace cards. We got a good hand at the moment. I'm fine with this. So if I was to click on one of these, I'd be able to get rid of it, I guess. Confirm. This is good enough. I believe there'll probably be some good synergies going on, but I'm way too new to this to know that. So I guess we have some obstacles. Obstacles and neutral objects on the battlefield. They can be inert, hazardous, or even beneficial. They're just 2 rocks that have health. What do they have? Food cache, revenge, attackers convoy gains food. Oh, so if we attack that, we get food. It'd be nice to be able to check how much food I have. No, I'm not able to actually see how much food I have, which is fine, but destroy a random enemy unit with a taunt. Huh. That'd be pretty good. First strike. When attacking with enough damage to kill the target, the first strike unit doesn't suffer retaliation damage. Wait, so... Okay, so as long as the first strike unit doesn't take any damage, well, they won't take any damage if they kill someone with their hit, basically, is what the thing is there. I should have had a look more at their skills, actually, because having the slave gladiator at as one of our men isn't actually the greatest to start with. We want him to survive more. Alright. Scrap cards. Huh, so you can drag a card there, but I don't want to do that. Let's draw another convoy card. There we are. Oh, I should have played him instead. It's fine. End turn. Blackscale Gram. Blackscale Gram. Pull target unit. Alright. So why didn't you just deploy the unit at the front then? Work a card. So bring the unit initiative forward. Maybe, actually. No, we don't want to do that. What we want to do is... Because we have enough health over the beast, we can... we don't take any retaliation damage. So we can do that, and then we can use Guerrilla Fighter here in order to destroy a random enemy unit, which is going to be the remaining... it's going to be that one, isn't it? How do I destroy a random enemy unit with taunt? How do I taunt? The game screwed me. Target follower gains 1+1. It's not going to help because they do 4 damage, so... So they got one of those bulls as well. Gain 2 armor. Ah, so they got more armor as well. Do 1 damage to a target. The Vandal. Revenge. Deal 2 damage to all obstacles. Effects of this unit triggered when the unit is destroyed. Oh, so this one is when the unit is destroyed. They'll deal damage to all obstacles. Interesting. How do you taunt? I don't know how you taunt. Let's bring out the lookout. And then do less strength. And then deal 1 damage to the bull. And then destroy it. Oh no, wait. How did I don't know what happened. But either way. Has enough to kill us. They have a lot of animals, beasts, let's say. Target friendly follower gains taunt and is pulled. They are challenging us. That new enemy unit has taunt. This keyword changes what and how you can attack. As long as a unit with taunt is also in the front line, they can become the only available target. No other units nor the leader can be attacked by your followers until the taunt has been destroyed. So how can I get him to taunt? I don't understand. I got a lot of damage. They're like filling up their place very... They're filling up their field very quickly. All undamaged friendly followers gain... That's fine. Don't know how I can get them to taunt. That's the only thing. So, Harpy, Vandal, or Initiate. There's so many people who can attack. We may want to do something along these lines. So let's put a person there. Let's boost them. Actually, no, let's not boost them. Let's attack. So let's boost this dude, actually. Now I think we'll kill them with this dude. Remember, you can always attack the enemy leader directly, at least as long as there are no active taunt units on the side. Simply drag one of your followers onto the enemy and to deal damage. I'm just trying to make sure that they're not going to kill us instantly. But I guess we can. That's a few health down, I guess. And put a Vandal there. And then boost up him once more. And turn. Let's just use all our crap. Ow. Ooh. Flanking maneuver, destroy target and gain armor. So they're using a lot of armor increasing things. I don't really want to deal any damage any more damage to myself, so drone is the key word for mechanical followers. Barrier. The next time this unit would take damage, remove the barrier instead. Huh. Let's do that. Let's put the Harpy there. So let's just remember, all undamaged friendly followers gain 1+1. Nice. So pretty much everyone. And then a worker. Should the worker... No, the worker should stay for the moment. Alrighty then. And then there. Only the first unit in any row can attack. Well, that makes more sense then. That's fine. So in that case, Scout. Oh yeah, he's the one who got honor. Deal 4 damage to all units and target column. I want to do that for now. Why not just get everyone to attack, I guess? Try and blitz down the person. Alrighty then. And then can I move them into that position? No, I'm just trying to move them into the position. Alright, let's end it there. Ouchies. Ah no, not Harpy. God damn it. Reachable, overwhelming. We should be winning this now. Deal 2 damage. Enemy in the frontline position. Damn. She ruined all of the obstacles. Target follower gains some health damage. Move there. We can... Yeah, we can just go straight for the jugular now, so I'm fine with that. So, we got some plant fibers. Valuables that can be sold for batteries. The harsh wilderness of Soma brings forth tough fibers. Once harvested, these can be woven into durable, rough clothing. Meat. I can't click on the meat as it's food, I guess. The broken bodies of the beasts surrounded us. We were lucky to still be alive. There's quite a few people who were injured. We should be fine. The sharp noise of the signal whistle interrupted an otherwise perfectly peaceful afternoon. The outrider who had sounded that alarm was riding back to the camp, pursued by a gang of ferals armed with spears and guns. We can't scare them off, so we have to attack. At a convoy deck. So let's get everyone out who's injured. So now I gotta kind of make some sort of decision. Vandal. First strike is great, but they don't do enough damage for that. Let's do something along those lines. 17 cards isn't really going to be enough. Let's bring a hermit in. And an eraser. Just at least have one of every card, but don't kill off any unique ones maybe. Will be my thing. Go into battle. Because obviously I can scrap cards and I can change. Let's talk about scrapping cards. If you don't like a card, you can discard it in exchange for a new card of the same type. Simply drag it in the scrap symbol at the bottom of the screen to discard it. However, you can only scrap one card each turn. To be careful with that. We got a Jargoon climber somehow. Pathfinder. Pull the unit or obstacle in the last tile of the opposing row. First strike again. That's fine, we can go with that. Draw a convoy card, deals 4 damage to all units in the target column. That's good. This card and more powerful than regular cards, because it's rare apparently. We'll confirm. I'm fine with that. Then we can do... Actually, let's double check here. What is that? Obstacle, ammo cache. When a follower enters battle as a neighbour, that follower gains +1 attack. Huh. Helpful. Let's put the Jargoon there. Let's draw a convoy card while I'm at it. Okay. I should always draw the convoy card probably first, really. Should be a good port of call. Because I don't have any more energy now, so I can't have to wait at least 2 more turns to kill the person. But I don't really want to kill them straight away. Food cache, that would be quite good. So... let's put the, well, let's not. Pathfinder, pull the unit opposing tile. So there's actually 3 now. We can play a lot more people. And apparently they can attack on each of the ends, which I didn't know you could do. Let's put them on there. So then they have an extra piece of damage as well. And then let's, can't do that. And then let's get rid of this guy. Just to stop them from ruining Pathfinder a little bit, or ruining me. Oh, Bleak Rider's pretty damaging. Rage. If a unit attacks or destroys its target follower, refresh Rage unit. What? Refresh Rage unit. Does that mean it basically it gets a targeted person and then it will... I don't know, I have no clue. So, here, Can I get away with this? Yes, I can. I can just go straight for the juggler, so let's do that. So we're going to do 2 damage, and then Pathfinder here is going to just do 5 damage on them. Bam. Your rewards. +3 experience. We got water and tea. Luxury items can be shared with the convoy to restore hope and gain a status effect for the next battle. Healing warmth. At the start of combat, restore 2 health to your leader. Even after the world went to hell, there's still tea. To some, it's the true measure of civilized society. Nice. It's mint tea, it looked like. That, oh my god, that face. That very much reminds me of Darkest Dungeon. Ugh, and that has such a great art style. Oh. The dead bodies of our enemies littered the area. Move on. Well, I've just realised that this is quite a way through now. Like 50 minutes, so I'm really enjoying this. I'm going to do a series. It's really cool, and I want to keep playing it. And I'm fairly addicted already. I can say that for sure. So, I will see you all next time in the next episode of Nowhere Prophet.